Hello everyone, this is Forte and today we're going to be playing some more Cardfight 0. Today I'm going to try out a new format where I'm going to use my mic and talk over while actually playing. So today we're going to be using the Blockade Goku Kagero deck. First we'll check out the deck. First I only have 3 perfect cards at the moment, so I'll just wait until the regular season comes so I can use VP tokens to buy another one. Don't use your crafting items in crafting perfect guards because that's a waste. You use it for other double Rs. Next we're running 3 Gojos. Rest a unit, discard from your hand, then draw a card. It's useful when you have too many grade 3s in hand and you want to get an interceptor or try to get a perfect guard. Next, the 2 Tech Naras. I'll remove one once I get my 4th perfect guard, but this is still very useful since you can retire one grade 1 rear guard to help power up your next unit. Demonic Dragon Madonna Joka. Every unit that gets retired during your main phase. There's no main phase. This unit gets plus 3000, which goes in tandem with your chain attack Sutherland and the Blazing Flare Dragon. Last grade 1 is the Bar. Just 2 copies, 8k vanillas, always good to have. Next is we run 4 Berserk Dragons. When placed, counter blast 2 to retire one of your opponent's grade 2 or less rear guards. Very useful in removing interceptors to make sure that you get at least 2 attacks in on the Vanguard. Perfect for when you have when your opponent's at 5 damage and you know that he has a perfect guard. Next is the Dragon Knight Nehalem, 10k, prevents rush and hits 10k vanillas, 10k grade 3 Vanguards without needing a boost. Next is the Chain Attack Sutherland, same as the Joka, gets plus 3000 for every card that gets retired. And the last is the 3 Wyvern Strike Tehas. This is very useful in the mirror match when you're fighting another Kagero, and if you go first, you can snipe their Conroe to prevent them from getting another perfect guard or whatever grade 1 they need. Now for the grade 3s. We run 1 Blazing Flare Dragon. You could swap this out with any other card. He's just there since he gets the same skill as Joka, gets plus 3000 when the card gets retired. And you'll probably never be able to use the Soul Blast 4 skill. Next is Seal Dragon Blockade, one of my favorite units from the original game. All of your opponent's units lose intercept now. In this game, the only way to guard is via perfect guard or intercepting. Your opponent's losing the ability to intercept means that you have 3 attacks headed straight for their Vanguard. So it's really good for rushing against your opponent's Vanguard and making their grade 2s useless for intercepting. Next is the 4 of Dragon Monk Goku. Goku, whenever you drive check a grade 3, you retire one of your opponent's rear guards. Now, this one was you can't really call it a budget deck back when first season of Cardfight Vanguard, since you only get 1 of him in a trial deck, and if you want to run a set you need to buy 4 trial decks, which wasn't exactly the cheapest thing to do, but he's really good. You can't underestimate the importance of boosters in this game, since if you only have front rows, even if you have 3 rear guards in the front row, only one of them will be able to attack the Vanguard, since every time a unit gets hit, gets plus 5000, so moving boosters is always good. And this means that there's in the middle of your battle phase, you'll be powering up your Blazing Flare, your Sutherland, and your Joka for 3000 each every time you drive check a grade 3. So you can make a column of Joka and Sutherland and or Joka and Blazing Flare and it gets plus 6000. So you don't have to put the power on that side, you can put power on the other column. Last is the heal triggers, the Graphite Cannon Dragon. Now Graphite Cannon Dragon, when it attacks, it gets plus 3000 if you counter blast 1. The importance of this is that 2 of the strongest decks in the format right now are Kagero Dragonic Overlord and Nova Grappler running Asura Kaisers. Both of them are 11k base, so you want to put a 8k vanilla behind these, and these will hit for 21k, which can go over a trigger power up. It's also very useful against regular 10k base Vanguard, since you just put a 7k behind them, and it'll still hit for 20k. So now let's get into a game. Hopefully it's not a VP farm. Okay, so this will be our first real match. Put this back. A lot of VP farmers now that the season's about to end. Kagero mirror match, though his deck's probably more complete than mine. Please write something. Okay, thank God. It's not a VP farm. So, like this. Sidebar. Corner of the back. Swing. Do you want to rush him? Because if you rush him to do damage, you might ride the Berserk and remove Arconro or whatever, a great one, or Joka. Okay, so what I did was a mistake. I should have put the Conro on the right or the left, because if he rides a Tejas, we're losing Conro. Okay, so there's no Tejas, so we're safe. Conro's safe. Oh, using the Conro, we're gonna get a perfect guard. We'll do the same next turn. Ooh, and he gets the draw trigger. Damage check. Hopefully it's a draw. Nope, that's a Tejas. Okay, our turn. Second Berserk, we'll save that for later. Use the Conro skill now to get a perfect card, reduce the chances of drive checking it. Hopefully we get a heal or a draw. Nothing. Well, that's a shame. So he's now with 2 damage. And he gets a second draw trigger. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see what he rides. So here we can ride either the... If he doesn't call any grade 1s, if he calls grade 1s, we'll ride Goku. But if he doesn't, we'll just ride Blockade. Oh, and it's an Aleph deck. It's either an Aleph deck or he just has an Aleph. Oh, and he calls the Kimnara. Okay, first nothing. Second check, still nothing. Hopefully, we get a damage trigger. Do we? Oh god, it's not a perfect. Excuse me. Okay, since he has a grade 1 at the back row, we'll ride Goku instead of Blockade. He doesn't have any grade 2 interceptors either way. Oh. So we'll ride this. Call this, and here. Then might as well call this. Do the battle phase, attack with the Cell Dragon. Now we're attacking Goku. Now we haven't tried the triggers yet, so there it is. We'll power this up. And then we'll blow up the Kimnara, give this column plus 6,000. Ooh, and a heal trigger. It's not really that much of a waste. But if there was another grade 1 or less in his back row, that would have been better. The deck doesn't have any counter charge, so the only counter charge we have are our heals, so we should hope that we use them before we heal them off. Okay, pass the turn. He's at 4 damage and we're at 2. Not a bad placement to be. If he rides too many interceptors, we'll go into blockade. We have 3 cards in soul, so we still can't use Bleeding Flare skill. Oh, and then he calls that. Okay, so we can say goodbye to our front row then. Unless he activates the Kinara. Nope, no, there's the Overlord. Okay, we're still safe because we're at 2 damage and we have 1 perfect guard, so it's fine if he removes the front row. The grade 3 is not really a loss for us. Second, stand again. The Overlord is so good in 0 as compared to back in original Vanguard. I used to play with him back in the day. I played him in an Aleph Overlord deck. And if you ride Overlord, you don't want to do what Kai did and activate his ability on the Vanguard circle. You want to activate it on the rear guard. Same in 0, but it's less punishing in here. Okay, we'll proper draw trigger. Ooh, and a booster. Nice. He simply didn't ride the Aleph ride shape. Ooh, and another trigger. I'd really rather be blocking those when we're attacking, but yeah, trigger's a trigger. Now it's time for some magic. We don't really need to switch out, so we'll skip the ride. It's not anything in the front row. Call this here. Call this here. Then we'll call a blockade here. Then we'll call Kinara. I don't want to have to rely on triggers, so we'll activate Kinara's skill now. We'll go with the other Kinara. And then these 2 columns will both be at 20k. Both will be able to go above the trigger. Under the battlefield. Just check, nothing. Check, ooh, a draw trigger. I don't regret using the Kinara. I'd rather it be a sure proc. Ooh, let's see. You get the draw trigger. Now if he has 2 perfect guards, he's safe and we're kind of screwed. First attack, Blazing Flare. Perfect guard invoked. Attack. Ah, he has another perfect guard. Oh, we're kind of in a bad situation now. Let's see, he's seen 9 of my triggers and he rides an Overlord. It's not really that bad. If he calls a full field, we're kind of we're in a world of hurt. Oh, of course not, we're just gonna call a full field. Oh. Oh, okay. We're safe. Okay, so 1 damage, the Berserk won't hit it anymore. We'll perfect guard the column on the right. And this is why you want to save 1 blockade, in your hand. See that? 2 interceptors. Goku can't do anything about that, but this guy can. Call a booster, and then just for the heck of it, we'll move Joko in the back row to make this column 20k. First check, nothing. Second check, a heal trigger, procs. So we'll put the power on the left, just in case he drive checks a heal. Still have 2 attackers for his heal. And he's down. That's the first game. Oh, and we rank up. So that's another gacha ticket. And 100 gems. I forgot about the gems. So that's technically 2 pulls, but I'm gonna save my gems for farming. So try to play another game. Hopefully it's not a VP farm again. Nope, Phoenix. Let's see if he's a VP farm. He goes first, so we'll know immediately if he's a VP farm. Okay, so I don't really want to turn anything. Goku's better in this matchup since Novas do technically want to rush, so they want to put down a back row immediately. So we have targets for Goku's skill. Oh, and it's not a VP farm. Okay, good. We get to play. Okay, my turn. Ooh. Okay, that was a really good draw. We got our choice between Blockade and Goku. So if he puts down 2 front rows next turn, we're in a good spot. Ooh, when we remove one of his perfect cards. That's good, that's good. Okay, so no Brutal Jack. We still can't rush him there. Don't have any. Ooh, okay. Yeah, if we get rid of that one. He gets nothing out of it, so it's fine. Ooh, but he does get a draw trigger. Powers up the Transriser? Transriser. Nothing, but Transriser still can't hit. I still want to give him damage, so we'll still call the Taz. Taz is useless anyway, so might as well use it to snipe something he can actually hit by himself. We'll get a perfect card. And that one. So stand attacks Transriser. Oh, wait. Ah, crap, I forgot. It's a 10k. But I'm gonna try to check a trigger here, so it's fine. See? Easy. Easy game. These boosters, you just grab check your triggers. Ah, of course he also fits to it. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing to retire with. Oh, when he rides the Assure-tizer. Ooh, that 11k base means we need to put down boosters. Let's see if we get anything. Oh, and he got a really good card. Because 14k is just enough to get past. Where did he stand? Wait, if he had that, why didn't he just put him to... Okay, that's weird. But I won't judge. Stand trigger. But only one of them will be able to hit me. And if I get a trigger, none of them will be... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Transriser. Even if I get a trigger. Which I do... Oh, and a waste of a heal. Transriser is still gonna hit my ass. I'm gonna draw. Okay, that's better. We have 8 cards on hand. Oh, and a third perfect card. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll ride the Blockade. Then call this here. Call this. Get rid of the back row. So these will get plus 3,000. So Sutherland can attack a Surkaiser by himself. But now we'll move a Death Army Lady because that's going to be annoying late game. Attack this. Damage check won't be a trigger because I've been trying damage checking triggers since dawn of time. First check, nothing. Second check, nothing. Oh, okay. I'd rather be damage checking the triggers against a Nova player anyway. Need that extra defense against these guys. His turn. He has to put a booster on that. He wants that to hit anything. And he does. 2 boosters. And the other column's looking really bad. Ooh, that gold root out column is gonna restand with just 1 grade 3. That's definitely gonna hurt. I might have to rewrite. Oh god, no. Oh, this is bad. So that's another drive check. Okay. We get a heal. And we get the heal. Oh wait, we're at 3. Oh no, it does nothing. That's 2 wasted heal triggers. Now we're at 5 heal. Oh no, nothing. Okay. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's not fine. We're gonna have to switch our ride to Goku. Put this here, put this here. Battle. First tap. Then we'll attack with this. Counter blast one with plus 3k. Hit the Sora by itself. He gets a crit, but that's fine. Just need 1 trigger to hit it. First check, nothing. Second check. Oh. Okay. As the great Ralph Wiggums once said, I'm in danger. Okay, so let's see what he does. He replaces it. So he's banking it all in. Doesn't have to attack any of my weird cards. Oh, and he boosts the Vanguard. I don't know why, but it's fine. We just have to pray to God if he doesn't get the trigger. Tap another column. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 of his triggers. So he has 5 more in deck. Okay, okay. Whew. Whew. That scared the crap out of me. Okay. Oh god, the heal. Okay. Right skip. Oh wait. Battle phase. Attack that on lady. We'll attack like this. Let's get that PG out. And then we'll see if he has, if that last card is Sentinel. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, it's not. Oh, anything. Okay. Whew. Good game, good game. Oh, that really made me nervous. Okay, one more game. But as you can see, this deck is like really good, standing up against a better Kagero and a better Nova Grappler than what my deck deserves to be. Oh god. It's also because of my trigger luck, though 2 heals didn't proc on that game. That was really bad. And we drew another heal. So Lucky for him, lucky for me. Let's say it's a fair fight. God, I really want an Overlord. I've really been unlucky with the pulls for Overlord. But I can't complain, I got 4 blockades. Okay. Hopefully this isn't a farm deck. Oh, this is a really good hand. We'll keep.
Stand up, the Vanguard.
Excuse me.
Stand and draw.
Okay, so don't draw things.
Ride.
It's here. And our turn. Because if you're a farm deck, you shouldn't be. Your starter shouldn't be Conroe. You're gonna want something with a lower base, like a 4K at least. But it's best if you're a farm deck, you use Novas or Oracle Think Tank, since they have a starter that's only 3K. Boosted by a Kenara. Why? Ooh, and he misses a heal. That's good, that's good. Everything's coming up forte. Our turn. Ooh, nice. Perfect guard. And then we'll get the second perfect guard with Conroe. Because if he rides Blockade, we'll be in a world of hurt. Because Blockade is just that good. And we get the draw trigger, nice. Oh, a second Blockade. We'll discard that with the Gojo next turn. And that's the second heal he's with. Yeah, it's 2 heals we've seen from him. And that comment, Can't do anything about that, bud. It's out of our hands. This is the Vanguard. It's part of the game. Though I do agree that in Vanguard 0 it's a lot more luck oriented as compared to a regular Vanguard, since we don't get to keep our drive checks. So we only get 1 draw per turn. So we're not sure if we'll be able to do all of our plays. Unlike a regular Vanguard, we get 3 cards to we add 3 cards to our hand every turn. So usually you'd be able to see people be able to do their plays, and he's rushing me. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. You're running a damage trigger here. Oh my god, this game is so easy. This game is so easy. Someone called the cops. This is criminal. This is criminal. Nothing. It's getting trigger screwed. Okay, that's good. Okay. So we'll ride this because he has a lot of back row, sweet back row targets. This, and then this. Wouldn't want, yeah, sure. And then since we have an extra blockade, why not? To battle. We'll attack the interceptor. Then attack with this. See how many. Ooh, heal. Ooh, I'll say bye bye to that. Another trigger? One more heal? No. That would have been abuse anyway. Damage check. Nothing. I kind of pity him, but not really. Let's see what his Vanguard is. Who will he ride? Will he ride The Blazing Flare. Ooh, no, it's Aleph. What? Okay, I don't get these Aleph players who are running Congo. Because the best part of Aleph isn't the +3 and critical, it's the counter charge. Everything. Oh, and he removes the interceptor instead of the bar. Is that all of his attackers? That's all? Excuse me. And we get a heal trigger. It's not gonna proc, but it's defensive, so he can either attack the blockade or okay, he's banking on a trigger. I mean, I think he'll get one. He's been missing triggers since a while ago. See, he deserves it. I deserve more damage. Take it. Thank you. Draw trigger. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Stand and draw. Another berserk. So still don't want to ride blockade. Let's call this here. And then we'll say bye bye to his berserk. So no interceptors for you, my boy. We'll attack with Goku. First check, nothing. Second check, nothing. Okay, if he gets a trigger, both of my attacks are dead, and both of my attacks are dead. Okay, so that's my turn then. I mean, we know he has one perfect guard in hand. Just don't know what the other two cards are. We definitely can't use Aleph's skills. That's a vanilla Vanguard right now. And he calls the Soul Charging grade 2. Okay. So it's definitely getting rid of my Berserk. We'll ride into Blockade next turn. We want to put him at 5 damage at least. Damage check. Okay. Soul Charge as well. He has 4 cards in Soul, so if he calls a Blazing Flare, he can use it. First check. And a crit. Ooh. I mean, that would hurt a lot if we didn't have a perfect guard. But we do. And the bad thing is, even if he survives the next turn, we can take 1 damage and we still have 1 perfect guard. Okay, so that's 2 cards in hand we don't know. We'll ride Blockade. And pray to the Almighty Jesus he doesn't have a trigger. Get rid of that, just in case. Then we battle. First check, nothing. Okay. Oh, and another Berserk, but we can't use it since we need to heal 1 damage at least. Okay, so he's prime and ready for the hitting. So it's one perfect guard, and if that's another perfect guard, we'll see. Oh, it's not. Was he 5th? Oh, okay, no 6 damage shield. Okay, so yeah, that's it, guys. So, those are some good games. You saw how good the deck is, and how good triggering is. Triggers are really easy in this game, so hope you like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.